On to the final part of Spyro 2 Reignited Trilogy. This time we are going to be doing all the speedways that we didn't do last time, which is going to be great. So, the first speedway here is the Ocean Speedway, which is iffy. The best I can tell you on being nice of this one is it's not the worst. So the way this works is that you go around grabbing the rings first, then you run into the guys on the vehicles. Then you go for the rings, I believe, and then you go for the sea assholes. Or you can do the opposite way of those last two. But ultimately, rings and these road guys, these biker guys, those are the ones you want. And I also fucked up and jumped, so I missed one guy, and I basically fucked the run because the skill points here require me to go around and beat these in a certain amount of time, which I don't have the time for now. But an achievement here requires me to just kill all the audience here, so I'll get that out of the way. And I talked to this chick to basically get told this, because there's a side mission here.
Welcome to Ocean Speedway. Come back and see me after you have completed the entire course. Remember, you have to finish the course without touching the water below.
Yeah, you can't actually do the side mission until you complete the course. I'm pretty sure it was like this in the original. Spyro 3 doesn't do that though. You can do the side mission, pretty much before you complete the course you wanted to in Spyro 3, I believe. But yeah, in Spyro 2, you have to complete the course, so let's just go around and do this. So, going for the sea, guys, because it's faster this way. There are speedrun routes that are much faster than what I'm doing the normal way. But the problem is, much like swimming, there's a bit of a movement problem in the Reignited Trilogy, you know, the flying thing. We're kind of sliding in the air, and because of this, it makes trying to be very accurate with turns, like very precise, to be a bit of a pain, because you just kind of slide away sometimes. Also, the camera is a bit awkward here. There you go. I beat it in the amount of time I needed to beat it under, and I got the skill point done. So, now it's time for the side mission, which every side mission at the Speedways involves Hunter. And this first one kinda sucks. Like, real bad.
I guess now you think you're pretty good. Well, let's see if you're as good as the current champion.
Sure.
Alright, Spyro. Meet the course champion. In order to win the race, you must fly through all the rings. But beware, if Hunter flies through a ring first, the ring will start to shrink.
So yeah, this is not a race, but you do have to go through some rings. And, 4 stars? I'm gonna say 3, because the problem here is that Hunter's a piece of shit. And he's just going to move in the most jagged fucking path ever. That makes him a pain in the ass to actually follow. Like right here, he just does this big tight turn here all of a sudden. He's gonna do that a lot throughout this. His pathing here is just made to piss you off. And you're gonna fail at least 1 or 2 times before you actually figure out exactly the path he's going for. Because otherwise, you're just gonna get fucked. It honestly is a goddamn mess how bad this pathing is. And you can actually run ahead of him if you want. You can actually go straight ahead of him. And if possible, you can actually overlap him through every ring. But as soon as you get to this point, it then becomes confusing on where to go, because he goes downwards instead of upwards, which you might think to go up to, but no. You go downwards, then you go back up, get that ring, then you fucking go around the entire island to go over this ring, and then you go down and take care of the rest. It's gonna wrap you around a lot and take on a lot of bullshit turns, but if you can manage it, then it's not that too bad.
Great job, Spyro. That was some excellent flying.
This is the worst side mission of the Speedways, though. After this, they do get much more manageable, but that one is just fucking bad. Oh god, I hate that one. Anyway, now it's time for the next Speedway, which I'm just gonna cut to. It's Metro Speedway. It is the first Speedway of the second world, which, remember, there are 2 of them. And this one is confusing to actually figure out the path for. First of all, taking care of all the pigeons with a flame ability, that's your achievement. Yeah, just flame them. That's all you have to do for the achievement. It's a really dumb achievement. Also, the skill points around here, they all go for about a little over a minute. So if you can beat all of these in about a minute or under, then you're fine. You'll be able to beat them all, no problem, and get the skill points for these. But yeah, I fuck up here. I'm gonna jump cut to when I actually go the correct path, because I go this way. You don't do that. You go this way. And you just go over like that, make a bit of a run, and take care of these guys. Once you take care of a good bit of these assholes, then you go and you take care of this ring, then you turn around and you take care of the rest of the rings, including this guy right here. And that's it. That's the path I took, and quite honestly, it is the most sane path, because those slow signs and the arches, there's no good intersect on how to handle these. You're just gonna have a mess. But now it's time for the side mission, which is honestly kind of iffy as well, but not too bad.
We've been having a crime problem here in Metro Speedway, but I think you might be able to help. A band of cat burglars have been raiding my re-election funds by scaling the walls of the buildings. Would you be willing to help get rid of them?
Yeah, sure thing.
Great! Hunter can knock the scoundrels off of the buildings, but we'll need you to catch the loot before it lands in the canal and gets lost. Good luck. Hunter is waiting for you outside.
Yep, Hunter's hunting. There's no stars this one. I really don't get why I don't just put stars on these. Anyway, this one's interesting. You don't go for where the enemies are, you go for essentially where the bag's gonna land. Because even though Hunter is gonna be shooting these guys, the bags just kinda go wherever they want in a set little path. And you kinda gotta follow that, and not Hunter really. Nor do you really pay attention much to the enemies, because they're not going to help you either. The positioning is always really shitty. Including that one spot where they decided to put it so close to the water that you have to get it immediately, or else you're going to fail. Even if it lands on the fucking building, it's a fail. Yes, it's that dumb. So yeah, it's the entire side mission really, and here's that bit of the water. It's risky as.
Well done. You really taught those crooks a lesson.
And there you go, that's that one done. That's half the Speedway's done now. Now it's time for the next Speedway. We have almost every orb in the game, by the way. So let's just leave and go to the next Speedway, which is also in the same homeworld. It's Icy Speedway. This one is the easiest to follow. In fact, it's honestly the easiest speedway on both sides. So first of all, for the achievement, break all these guys and then go up and flame these guys. Here's the thing. After you do this and get the achievement, just reset, because the way you're supposed to do it for this one is a lot more manageable than what I just did there, because this one just confuses you in the end. Take care of the flying guys first. Okay? Then, drop down and run through these pricks. All of them. Once you do that, go for the rings. Go for these hoods. But don't glide to them. Keep running. Because this path is all about running, really. Then, when you get to that point, glide a bit, and then get down and grab these. Get on top of this and take care of these guys with a charge. Then jump off and take care of these Loch Ness monsters here. Do a charge here. There you go. And then take care of the rest of these guys. This will be able to give you that time. Now, this can be the hardest time to get in any speedway if you don't know you can do this. Which you should be able to figure out pretty relatively easy if you have to do this. And there you go, it's a skill point. And that's all the gems, by the way. Getting all these guys in one gives you the gems. So, you don't have to see me get the gem numbers. You pretty much know how much it's going to be. It's like 40s and then an 80 at the end. Anyway, now it's time for Hunter, which, where is he? Where is Hunter? He's in this igloo. How is he fitting in there? I don't know, but there you go.
Good job, Spyro. Looks like you're ready for a more serious challenge. How about a little paragliding? You're not afraid of heights, are you?
No, I'm good.
Great! I'll tow you behind my snowmobile, and you maneuver through the rings. Don't miss any or we'll have to start over.
Right, this is a 4-star. It's actually a 2. Reason I give it a 2 is because it's actually really easy, considering all you have to do is go left and right. But there's moments where they're going to put it somewhat in the middle, and you kind of have to make a sweeping motion to actually get these, and it's awkward. Once you know this, it's not that bad. 50 rings, so it is a bit of a long one. But it's not a 4-star. It is not that hard. Compared to a lot of the other fucking orb missions we've done, this one's much easier than the game gives it. Again, the game gives these a lot of easy ones. Like, they give a lot of easy ones just, like, way too high scores.
Way to go, Spyro. You're even better than I am.
There you go. That's the third speedway. Now we're going back into Winter Tundra to essentially do the final speedway, which this one is going to be a doozy. So, Canyon Speedway. This is the most confusing in a way to figure out. But the side mission here is pretty simple, like really simple. First of all, take care of the goats, which be careful because you can land on these and it's a bit awkward on the whole landing thing on shit. And, yeah, once you take care of all of these guys, don't go for the bikers yet. But once they're all taken care of, then you have to go for the hoops, the rings. Take care of all the rings, and then start charging for the bikers. The way you have it directed, they want you to actually chase after them. So, go for it. By the way, this is for an achievement too, so, yeah, after you get 5 of them, there you go. And then get the vultures. So, I mean, it is straightforward, but the way you do this, a little bit counterintuitive and a bit slow, but that's the way they basically lined this up. So, just go with it, and you'll beat the skill point no problem. Just, you know, hurry up these guys, and that's about it. And there you go, got the art gallery unlocked completely. So now it's time for Hunter. Hopefully you saw him, because he was where the vultures were. And, this one's kind of the worst one, just because of how utterly crap it is.
Alright, Spyro. Are you ready to try out my plane? I just fixed it, and I'm pretty sure it won't crash now.
Sure.
Okay, Spyro. Here's what you gotta do. I've got the plane on remote control, so all you have to do is hit the targets with your machine gun. Press the attack button to fire the gun, and use your left stick to aim.
And there you go. Don't miss any targets. That's not a warning. That is literally what you have to do. If you miss one target, it's an instant fail. You have to do it all over again. So yeah, shoot all 25 and you're good to go. Some of them are blimps and will move. Be careful of that. The rest is standard, so, you know, just shoot everything. In fact, just keep shooting. Don't stop shooting. Just keep aiming around and keep fucking firing because there's no set limit on how much you can shoot. And trust me, spamming makes this a lot easier. There's no point trying to be that accurate of this because the aiming here is awkward. Even if you aim directly, it can be very off like that. It's just, it's dumb. But yeah, there you go. I pretty much did it in my one go, so there you go.
Hey, you nailed all the targets. It must be because you had such a good pilot.
Uh-huh, yeah, sure, Hunter. There we go, the final orb, and also the final gem to 100% the entire game now. Well, there is one additional thing we have to do, and even though it's not really counted to 100%, we might as well do it just to complete everything, literally. But we have 100% the game now. Spyro 2 is donezo. It's just, there is that one homeworld that we didn't get to explore because I didn't have the orbs for it. I did have the gems for it, but not the orbs. So, let's head back to Dragon Shores, which we can do from that big portal here in Winter Tundra. You can also go into any of these levels with the guidebook because you can teleport that way, but I'm not doing that because, you know, I just want to run around and show off a little bit. So, Dragon Shores. There is one collectible to really get here in Dragon Shores, and it's going to unlock a theater mode. There's also an additional bonus thing here, but right now let's unlock the area and begin our time here. So, yeah, in case you're wondering, first of all, we're doing the art gallery. Because we did that last time, so we're doing it again before we get to the final bit. So here's the cover art. Here's Hunter. Looks pretty good. Here's money bags. Here's the professor. Here's the little guy. Here's some characters here. Here's the Yeti, who only appears in that one level. Here's some more characters. Some more characters. Some more enemies. Some more you-know-what. Some more watchmadicks and just a whole bunch of characters that we have encountered and a bunch of enemies we've dealt with, including Juliet and Romeo, who are supposed to be men, both of them. They're supposed to be gay, because that's the joke, anyway. So yeah, and here's Greta and Handel, which look pretty neat. We will see him again, I believe. So there are some reoccurring side characters here. But yeah. And there you go, Ripto. So that's it. That's the art gallery.
Well done, Spyro. Step right into Dragon Shores Park.
Let's begin the fucking games, because all this
By the
is...
way, if you win 10 tokens, you can visit our theater.
Yeah, he basically just said it. There are 10 tokens here, and there are all of these little mini games here. Also, that door here gives me infinite fireballs. This will never run out. I am basically going to be able to shoot fireballs forever. And this will also be a New Game Plus too.
Step right up, Spyro, and take a look at what we've got for you today. Inside this here booth, you'll find some of the most vicious creatures you've ever seen.
Really?
Here's a baseball to spit, sport. Take aim, shoot at the target, and watch as the terrifying creatures fall into the water below. But don't worry, you won't hurt them.
Uh-huh. Well, I could spit that, and of course the arch attack here is a little awkward, but I can also do this. I mean, that's an option. I can keep doing this, by the way. I can keep shooting the Yeti right into the water with my fireballs, but unfortunately, fireballs don't count. You have to use the baseball. So, yeah, the arch here is, yeah, it's awkward. So we need to get into our free look and shoot that way. Or we can do that. That works too.
pretty funny, wasn't it? Take this token for being such a good shot.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm a very good shot. That's our first token.
Have another shot if you want, kid.
We have to. We have to do this about 3 times. So here's that rock golem. Let's shoot him down next. It's not lava, but, you know.
This is pretty easy, isn't it? Have another one of these tokens.
Yeah, it's kind of throwaway as all hell, huh?
Have another shot if you want, kid.
Let's do this again. Hey, look! It's the chef. Time to bring him into the fucking soup.
Wow, you really are a great shot. Take this. It's my last token.
Yep, they give you 3 in total.
Have another shot if you want, kid.
We actually can, because it's a new enemy. It's a goblin. Let's shoot him down. If I can get the shot right.
Good shot, but I'm clean out of tokens. Keep shooting if you want.
Nah, no point, because now they're repeating enemies. Okay, now it's time for the roller coaster, which is the hardest one.
Welcome to the Dragon Shores Coaster. Here at the shores, we don't just ride, though. If you can pop all the balloons on the track, a token is waiting for you. Ready to ride?
Sure thing.
Watch out for the other coasters out there. It's a crowded track today.
So yeah, the way this works is you pop a whole bunch of balloons on the way through and you dodge shit. Dodging is just by jumping. And that's it. You do this 3 times, by the way, and yeah, there's gonna be some points where you gotta turn by holding a direction. There's gonna be points where an additional bit's gonna be added to this little card of ours that's going to make things just a little bit more annoying to take care of this one.
Good job, Dragon. Here's a token for you.
But yeah, the first one's straightforward as all hell.
All right. I'll flip this switch, and now you can ride more tracks. See if you can pop the balloons on these tracks, too.
Here we go.
Watch out for the other coasters out there.
And yes, that's the same fucking thing. So now we have to hold left and right whenever we see a new track, and it's usually left though, like always left basically. In order to go to the new tracks, take care of the rest of the balloons. And that's it. Again, it's pretty simple honestly. And everything is just almost kind of the same as it was before when we went through this the first time. Except, you know, we have the new tracks, so it's gonna be a little bit different with some new spots, you know? Like, there's gonna be twice as many balloons around here as you can tell, because last time it was 25, now it's 50. But after this becomes basically the hardest of all of these mini-games in Dragon Shores. Because everything else requires no effort, really. You just kind of fuck around and you win. But the third and final thing of the coaster requires you to actually pay attention. So here we go.
Hey, not bad. Here's another token.
Now it's time for the third and final coaster token.
There's one more run. You're on a roll. This time you'll need to use the cannon installed on your car to shoot down balloons as well. Are you gonna give it a try?
We are.
Watch out for the...
Skip your shit. Okay, so the cannon. There are now red balloons have to shoot out of the cannon. The problem is that because the way the camera acts, it makes aiming for these fucking balloons a pain in the ass because you have no idea where you're fucking aiming. Yeah, it's really awkward. So unfortunately, it's going to make guessing when the fuck to press the button in order to hit the balloons a bit of a pain in the ass. And sometimes it looks like you're about to miss and then you get it, and sometimes it looks like you're about to hit it and you miss. So yeah, this one is the hardest one out of any of the mini games in Dragon Shores because of the fact that trying to judge if you're aiming just right or not, it's not gonna be that easy. It's going to be incredibly awkward. Like right there, I thought I got that, and I thought I missed that one. The complete opposite happened, so yeah, it's trying to judge when to shoot is the hardest part about this. And it's the hardest part about any of these. Because after this, there is a shooting range, but it's a complete joke. And one of the tokens here, you just activate the ride, and you get the token, and you don't have to do a damn thing, you just watch a cutscene. So yeah, this is the hardest one, and we've just been the hardest one, Dragon Shores.
Wow, you're a natural. You've conquered the coaster. Here's my last token.
There you go, that's all the tokens.
Wanna ride the coaster just for fun?
No.
You know, roller coasters aren't for everyone. Come on back again sometime.
Never. Okay, now it's time for the really dumb one that's just there for a joke. The Tunnel of Love. Let's get this on.
Free, free, free! You pay no money down and make no monthly payments. In return, I'll give you one token. One is all I can give, but you can ride as many times as you'd like.
Yeah, sure.
Hop aboard, my friend.
So yeah, all you do is just ride the freaking Tunnel of Love, and you get a token. You don't do anything, you just watch this cutscene. We get to see all the characters, like our favorite character there, the Agent Zero, whatever. We get to see the Professor of Someone, and we also get to see these two. We also get to see these guys, you know, his friendly little pet. We get to see these two dating, and we get to be with the monk. Okay.
As promised, here's your one token. When you have 10 tokens, try visiting the Dragon Shores Theater.
Yep, we already know this. So the last 3 tokens are at the shooting range, which is right next to Tunnel of Love.
Hiya, Spyro. I hear you're a pretty good shot. How'd you like to try my shooting gallery?
Sure.
Okay, I'll set the timer for you.
Yeah, we don't need that because it's just shooting ducks, and this is the hardest one. And by hardest, I mean the longest one out of all of the 3 shooting ranges.
Nice shooting. Here's a token.
Thanks. Are you ready for another fucking shooting range?
Ready for the next round?
Yes.
Okay, I'll set the timer for you.
No need, because this one could be done in seconds. Literally. It is that quick. Boom. 10 seconds. Did it.
Nice shooting. Here's a token.
And now it's time for the final token.
Ready for the next round?
Yes.
Okay.
This is just these guys. It's the exact same as the fucking second round. It's probably even faster too. So yeah, that's the shooting range, and that's Dragon Shores.
Great. Here is my last token.
And it's the last token of Dragon Shores.
Come on back anytime, Spyro.
No thanks. Now it's time for the theater.
Well, Spyro, it's your lucky day. You've managed to win enough tokens to enter the famous Dragon Shores Theater. Go on in and enjoy the show.
So now we can go in and enjoy the show, whatever it could be. According to this poster, it's this very game. So that's pretty cool. Just kidding, it's just all the fucking cutscenes in the game. Literally, there's nothing special about this. It's just, you know, if you want to rewatch any cutscene that you've already seen, you can do so. And there you go. That's Spyro 2, everybody. That's the entire game. So, yeah. My thoughts? I mean, if you found this game to be fun and you still do, that's good for you. I don't. I find it to be a complete and utter bore. And I just could not stomach this. This honestly is, to me, pretty much the worst Spyro out of the 3. It's just crap, really. But don't worry, because next time we're going to be going into some better stuff, because next time we're doing Spyro 3, which I consider to be the best of the trilogy. Because, you know, all the Spyro fanboys are gonna be looking at me and, you know, wanting to kill me, so I might as well say that right now. Spyro 3 is my favorite. And we'll be doing that next time, pretty much in Reignited. But, as for Spyro 2, that's it for this one. We are now moving on. So, next time on Spyro Reignited Trilogy, as you can see there, we're doing the final game, Spyro 3, or Spyro Year of the Dragon, which is all red. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching, everybody.